rape allegations against Jimmy
Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Regarded as a pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Avec ses cheveux éclatants et ses chemises colorées, Jimmy Savile a longtemps été l'un de ces personnages excentriques de la télévision anglaise, presque une idole. Son enterrement l'année dernière fut l'occasion de vérifier toute l'étendue de sa popularité. Mais depuis quelques jours, Savile est en train d'inspirer écœurement et dégoût, au point qu'il a fallu retirer la stèle au-dessus de sa pierre tombale. Car ses anciens invités, filles ou garçons, ont en fait été ses victimes, abusés dans les loges avant les émissions.
J'étais assise dehors, il est venu vers moi, puis sans un mot, s'est penché et a fourré sa langue dans ma gorge. Il me rendait très inconfortable. Je n'avais que 14 ans. Nous étions dans les années 80. C'était très différent à l'époque. Qui aurait cru une fille de 14 ans?
Les agissements de celui qui fut anobli par la reine, reçu par le pape, dépassaient le cadre de la télévision. Savile était parrain d'hôpitaux ou d'institutions pour enfants. Une enquête vient de révéler l'ampleur des abus sexuels commis par l'ex-animateur de la BBC, Jimmy Savile. Ce dernier aurait abusé de centaines de patients dans les établissements publics de santé, des patients âgés de 5 à 75 ans. L'enquête montre également que les personnels médicaux ont été alertés à plusieurs reprises, mais sans jamais intervenir. Tous les établissements ont depuis décidé de retirer ce parrainage encombrant.
L'affaire Jimmy Savile fait trembler la BBC. Les langues se délient dans cette véritable institution britannique et certains n'hésitent pas à dire que le goût de l'animateur pour les jeunes filles était connu. Jimmy Savile, animateur vedette de la chaîne, décédé l'an dernier à l'âge de 84 ans, est accusé d'abus sexuels sur mineurs par quelques 200 victimes. Le nouveau directeur de la BBC, nommé en août, s'est défendu ce mardi devant une commission parlementaire d'avoir contribué à étouffer un scandale sexuel. À la BBC, certains évoquent une véritable culture d'entreprise où les femmes échappaient difficilement aux attouchements. Des salariés affirment que Jimmy Savile n'était pas la seule vedette de la chaîne impliquée dans ces pratiques. Une enquête a été lancée contre 9 employés.
Lollipop. Lollipop. Come along, my little one. Lollipop. And all free today. Cherry pie.
As it happens, it's Top of the Pops. I'm going to get them down here.
The evidence file used to convict paedophile Peter Wrighton, if it still exists, contains clear intelligence of a widespread paedophile ring. One of its members boasts of his links to a senior aide of a former Prime Minister who says he could smuggle indecent images of children from abroad. I want to ensure that the Metropolitan Police secure the evidence, re-examine it and investigate clear intelligence suggesting a powerful paedophile network linked to Parliament and Number 10.
He knew everybody. You know, he toured up with the Rolling Stones, he toured with the Beatles.
It has been well noted elsewhere that many bands from the 1960s were influenced by Aleister Crowley and Thelema, including the Beatles. Here, on the cover of Hell, we see the Beatles performing the signs of the grades of Aleister Crowley's religion, A star, A star. It was 20 years ago today. The opening line to the track Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is said to be a reference to the anniversary of Crowley's death 20 years previously. Here's Crowley on the cover, positioned second in line to the Vedic yogi Sri Yukteswar Giri. The mano cornuto, or horned hand, is the hand sign symbolising the pagan horned god. Here are the Beatles on a photo shoot for the Yellow Submarine album. Notice that Paul is doing the OK sign and John is doing the mano cornuto. In this image, John decides to stick with his horned hand gesture, while Paul switches his OKs to an owl face.
We'll start straight off with a letter from Winslow in Cheshire.
Jimmy Savile knew the Beatles well. In the early days, he booked the Beatles when he was a club promoter. He then went on to tour with the Fab Four at the height of their fame, where he acted as compere and master of ceremonies. In the 1960s, Jimmy Savile and the Beatles were the British pop industry. Both helped to usher in a new era of music, Savile as DJ and Top of the Pops presenter, and the Beatles, who spearheaded the British invasion of America. If it is quite obvious the Beatles were influenced by the occult and the magician Crowley, is it too outrageous to suggest that Savile could have also been?
God is the fabric of everybody's life, and God is the fabric of my life. No more religious or less religious than anybody else. So I would not say that I'm a religious man, but I do know who the boss is. or anywhere. God is all over, not necessarily up there.
If the good Lord, when he was doing his thing, if he bothered about people not seeing eye to eye with him, he would have got nowhere, and a lot of us would have got nowhere into the bargain. So therefore, you've got to square your shoulders and you've got to stand up to be counted, and you haven't really got to pay too much attention to whether people think that you're not doing the right thing. As long as your conscience is clear, then you're okay.
I'm not constrained pretty well by anything. The tough thing in life is ultimate freedom. Ultimate freedom is the big challenge. Now, I've got it, and I can tell you there's not many of us that have got ultimate freedom.
I mean, where do you start? The jacket, the vest, the specs, that ring, the cigar, shiny gold tracksuit, talking to a girl in an extremely unpleasant manner.
Jimmy Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Take a ride on the donkey.
Jimmy Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Rape.
Allegations.
Rape.
Revelations.
Rape.
Investigations.
Rape.
Organisations.
Rape. Allegations against Jimmy
Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Was regarded as a paedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Was regarded as a paedophile.
When he crossed the line, you think, wow, terrible. When's the next one?
Jimmy Savile.
Yes, indeed.
Jimmy Savile.
It's top of the top.
Jimmy Savile.
Now then.
Jimmy Savile.
It's not my style. It's not my style. There's one thing I hate close to my heart is paedophiles. I cannot stand them.
Jimmy Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Was regarded as a paedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
It's top of the top.
Jimmy Savile.
Criminal, evil, horrendous behaviour. Criminal, evil, horrendous behaviour. For the paedophile, this must have been an amazing country to live in.
Jimmy Savile.
Pedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Take a ride on the donkey.
Jimmy Savile.
It's top of the top.
Jimmy Savile.
The BBC. The BBC.
They're all corrupt. Every single institution is hiding paedophile.
Jimmy Savile.
Take a ride on the donkey.
Jimmy Savile.
It's top of the top.
Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile.